I got this feeling inside my brains. It goes electric wavy when I make them A's. All through 4th grade, all through my school, we're flying up, no ceiling when we're in our zone. I've got that sunshine in my pocket, looking forward to a good day. I feel I can do everything when I try. I can't stop myself from learning, moving up academically. Room unlock the way we rock it, so don't stop.
Hello students, I hope you are having an amazing day today. Today I'm going to be showing you how to find equivalent fractions, okay? I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can use them, and then you're going to be able to find out which one do you like the best, so that way you know how to find equivalent fractions, okay? Let's get started. The first thing we're going to use is the picture method, okay? Method 1 is use a picture, okay? So the way we do this, okay, let's say I have 1/4, okay, and 2/4. I need to know if 1/4 is equivalent to 2/4. Is it? Let's find out. The way we do this is by using a box, okay? So I'm gonna draw my box just like this, okay? And then I'm gonna split it in the middle. 1 is for 1/4, the other one is for 2/4. Okay? So the 1/4, I'm gonna split them into 4 sections. Make sure to try to do this as neatly as possible, okay? Because you don't want to mess this up, okay? And the other one is 4th as well, so I'm gonna split it up into 4ths, okay? The first one is 1/4, so my numerator's a 1, so I'm gonna shade it in 1. And the second fraction is 2/4, okay? So my numerator's 2, so I'm gonna shade in 2. 1, 2. Okay, now the big question is, are they equivalent? Are they the same amount of shade boxes? No, that's good. They're not equivalent, okay? It would be equivalent if this one was also 2/4, but it's not, okay? So that's method 1, is by drawing your box, okay? So again, you're gonna want to draw a box, okay? Split it down the middle. The top one is for the first fraction, the second one is for the second fraction, okay? Let's move on to a second method. Method number 2. So this one is called number line, okay? Use a number line. So with this one, you're gonna draw a number line, okay? And you're gonna do it for 2 fractions, right? Because you're trying to see if 2 fractions are equivalent. And the best way to do this is to make sure that both number lines are the same, okay? Don't try to make one bigger than the other. Try to make them the same, okay? Alright, so again, we're gonna do a half. Okay, so we're gonna do the fraction a half and 2/4. Are they equal? Okay, let's find out. Okay, I'm gonna draw my number line now. Draw right here, that big, and I'm gonna draw another one right underneath it, almost the exact same size, okay? Try to do it nice and neatly, okay? Here's gonna be 0, here's gonna be 1, 0, and then 1, okay? Let me just move this down a little bit further. Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna see if our number lines, if the fractions are equivalent, okay? So the first one is going to be a half, okay? I know that's down the middle, so I'm gonna draw a tally mark right in the middle. and that's a half. And I'm going to shade this first part. Okay. The second fraction is 2/4. I know that 4 over 4 is the same thing as a whole number, right? 4 over 4 is 1 whole, okay? So if 4 over 4 is a whole 1, then that means half of that would be in the middle as well, okay? And then I would have 1/4. And then right here would be 3/4. So I'm going to shade in 2/4. 1, 2. So now my question to you is, are they the same? Is this the same thing as up here? Yes, it is. So they are the same. A half and 2/4 are the same thing. We just proved that by looking and drawing at the number lines. Good job, okay? All right, now let's get down to our last method, okay? Multiplication. This one's fun because I love using multiplication. Okay, method 3. Method 3 means we're gonna multiply the numerator and denominator by the same number, okay? Make sure you write that down. Okay, multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. Okay, so by doing this, we're gonna find all of the equivalent fractions for just one fraction, okay? Let's say I have a half, okay? I have a half, and so I'm gonna find all of the equivalent fractions for a half by multiplying, okay? So I'm gonna draw my box right here. Let me draw this line right here. Okay, and I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna just do this, okay? So it's not a box, I'm gonna just draw this little grid. And I'm gonna find all the fractions that are equivalent to a half, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to multiply my 1 times 1. And whatever I do to the numerator, I gotta do to the denominator, okay? And I'm gonna multiply it by 1, 2, okay? So 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Good. Now I'm gonna multiply by 2, and the same thing on the bottom, okay? Multiply by 2. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So that means 2/4 is equivalent to 1/2. Good. Now the last one I'm gonna do is times 3. Okay, make sure you do this nice and neatly, okay? 1 times 3 is 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. So that means a half is equivalent to 3 over 6. Okay, good job. See? And now we found out how to find more equivalent fractions by multiplying. Good job. Okay, so that was our notes for now, okay? Let's go back to our slides. All right, so we just did our mini lesson, okay? Let's see. Here are your notes for equivalent fractions. Make sure you write this down in your notebook, okay? Here is your exit ticket. Which one of the following models shows a fraction equivalent to 3/4? They gave you a picture. That kind of reminds me of method 1. So make sure you draw a picture or whatever method you like to use. Essential questions. Remember, if you can answer this, then you got it. Show the relationship between two fractions, numerators and denominators using a picture model. All right, let's look at our objectives, see what we learned. Students will know how to determine if two fractions are equivalent. Students will understand how to use different methods to determine if two given fractions are equivalent. Students will be able to share in a group and discuss how to determine if two given fractions are equivalent using a variety of methods. Did we do that today? Did we learn how to use different methods to determine if two given fractions are equivalent? Yes, we did. Good job. See, we're learning so much every day. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.